Oh, can you hear me now? Oh, it is one of those days, you guys. It's good to see everybody. Hi, Beverly and Catherine and Mindy and Elizabeth. Hopefully, the lag won't be too bad tonight. It was really slow earlier. I think it's the lag, you guys. April's in the house. Awesome. Hi, Susie. How are you? Well, good, April. I'm glad you can hear me. I got important things to say. We'll give everybody a few minutes to get in and see what's going on. How are you feeling, Susie? Hi, Mom. Hi, Kath. Good. I was thinking about you earlier. I hope everybody had a good week. It's been pretty crazy here between weather and everything else. And even tonight, it may be touch and go. So I tried to log on earlier and couldn't get logged on. So I don't know. We'll hope for the best. So if I'm happen to go in and for some reason it like disappears or whatever, it's probably the weather if I disappear for no reason. Giggles is not here today. Oh, Susie, that's excellent. That is great. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. Of course, I haven't seen anybody for a while. It's been crazy. Because we had high winds and lightning and rain, and it took trees down like at the neighbors and all kinds of stuff. So we lost electricity and everything. So it was pretty crazy. We'll give everybody a couple more minutes to get here and then I'll get started. We're going to be working on our snippet for the Secret Garden Journal. So I have my ripped strip. My ripped strip. That's a mouthful. Yes, Kathy, I feel so much better. I actually think I'm pretty much back to normal. I still have, a little bit of time every once in a while where I just get tired. Oh, Tammy, I totally understand. I have dealt with it for the last 2 days and going on the third. So it's that time of year. And it's crazy because my mom lives a half hour, 40 minutes away from me, and they won't get anything, and we get storms. Awesome, Wendy. Yeah, it's just that time of year, and that's just the way it goes. Hi, Susan. But I have my strip, and it's one I ripped by hand, and it's about 2 inches. About 2 inches. And it's, again, by the time I put two strips together, because I do it the width of the fabric. So by the time it gets done, they're usually about 48 inches, give or take. Let's see. Three. This one will be a little bit longer, I think. 48, 60, 72. This will be about 80. Marty, I got your package, and I got Deborah's. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this since I'm just doing a snippet. And I've got my good old Fabri-Tac because, you know, it's the best. I'm pulling all of my dried glue around it. And I have, this is all of the lace and cheesecloth and everything that we dyed the other day. The only thing that I did is, and you'll see these like little strips like this, that is all just sort of random little, it looks like little cutoffs. And I always do this if I'm doing a snippet, is it's like, well, let me find the little green piece. Where's the little green piece? There it is. It's just where I trimmed off that top edge. Actually, that right there, I didn't get that part. That's why it's still connected. Just if it's gathered, so that it will lay flat. Oh, April will get better. Yes, I am doing a Lori for the Secret Garden. And so I'm going to be using the cheesecloth and all kinds of lace and stuff. And then I had this and I thought, well, you know, I'm going to break it out and actually use it. And these are the Tim Holtz, but it's the field notes. But these are the snippets. And the difference between snippets and the regular ephemera packs is the snippets are like teeny tiny versions. So there's like little bitty flowers and little bitty mushrooms. So they're going to be perfect to use on a snippet. Or on a Lori, sorry. Ooh, buddy. On a snippet roll. So I'm going to use my snippets on my snippet roll. So and then let's see, that we'll put our little folders for the inside. We'll have this done. And then Monday we will start pulling pages, you know, for what we want to put in our journal, and working on ephemera and all of that kind of stuff. Yep, April, get feeling better soon. And I've got all my cheesecloth. I think I'll start with the green, I guess. I'll just start with the green. And I'm just going to cut a random piece off. I'm not... And I'll start with the green. And then I'm going to do some blue. A little bit of blue. And I do have several different colors of the cheesecloth. So spread this on there and, you know, do a nice little strip and then come back, and then I'll do the lace and all of that. Okay, Natty. It is that time of year, and hopefully it's not on my end that things are slow, but it may be. You never know. Hi, Lori. I'm making a Lori. Just going to cut off several little pieces of this so I have it. That way I don't have to keep cutting it off. Oh, I will, Tammy. She's doing whatever she's doing. You know, she's a teenager. You know how that works. You know how teenagers work. If my internet holds up and I'm able to do a sale tomorrow, she'll be here for that, I think. Unless her sister, I don't know, her sister might help too. I don't know. Depends on whatever one feels like it. You know how teenagers are. And I probably won't seem extremely talkative. Yeah, you can use cotton. If you don't have cotton, gauze that you use like when you have a wound. Yeah, that's it exactly, Tammy. Yep. Well, now she's got on top of like her normal drawing and stuff, she has a tablet that's made just for drawing and stuff that connects to the computer. Yeah, I have Tim Holtz stuff. Mindy, Tim Holtz stuff. So let me put a little piece of blue. And I have some bottles. Not a lot. I have some, sort of only have what they send you, so that's the way it works with that. And I've got yep, exactly, Marty. It is yours. Do what you want to. And you guys know I'm all over that. I think that's what makes everything original, Because if we all just copied each other with everything would look the same. It'll be at 9:00 tomorrow night. Same time. Eastern. 9:00 Eastern. And I have some different stuff. I've got glazes. I've got a couple things in the speckled egg, although not a lot. I mean, I literally got like one or two of these things because they're back ordered. A lot of stuff is back ordered because of all the COVID stuff. So shipping and all that kind of stuff gets crazy and all of that. So let's see. Let's do my little white one here. Okay, I'm going to do these two more little pieces and then I'll go back. But yeah, I got that, and I've got I got a ton of glazes. And let's see, there's fossilized amber, there's rusty hinge, there's vintage photo, tattered rose. I'm trying to remember what all colors there are. Off the top of my head, I can't remember. Okay, so that'll work for right now, and I'll let that sort of dry while I'm going back over it before I make it any further. Sorry, I'm getting the glues off my fingers. Okay, so let's start out with a little piece of brown, I guess. Oh, Marty. Tammy, normally what happens is if somebody makes a purchase, we sort of, I sell it all during the live, and then I invoice sometimes over the weekend. Usually it's Sunday. you know, sometimes it may be a little bit later, sometimes a little bit earlier. Oops, I didn't fit any of this light blue in there. And then I send an invoice via PayPal. Yeah, Marty, it's been pretty crazy. Oh, Wendy, that's fine. She's a sweetie. Let me put some right here. Just throw a little on there, add a little lighter color on it. Let's see, I'll put some up here too. I know, Marty. Oh, I know. I'm always peeling it off my fingers. It drives me crazy. Okay, Tammy, if you do not have PayPal, I can set up a what is the word I want to what is the word a custom order on Etsy, and you can pay via Etsy if you're able to do that. Those are the two ways that I bill normally. Well, I think I'll just put another one down here and get it started. Okay, so I got a little brown there. So let's see. This is green. So let's put a little blue. And the one thing nice about doing the blues and the greens and stuff is, I mean, honestly, if you just had, even if you didn't have cheesecloth or you just had lace, either one, even just the cheesecloth looks good. Huh. Oh, I bet you didn't, Marty. Let's see. Let's use a little bit of this bright green down here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we can do that. That's the same type. Oh, I don't know, Elizabeth. I know that like some of the YouTube's been having goofy issues, so I don't know. And I don't want to Oh, Kathy, that is so true. Let's see. What did I use? I used that. Let's use some of this. And I don't want to make this too bulky because I'm putting the snippets and stuff on it too. I want it to lay sort of flat in my journal, because that's one thing I didn't like last time was because it bulked it up so big, like with the buttons and stuff. So that brown just stands out. So I'll have to make sure I put like something with those because I don't like how bright that is. And I'm not sure how long I even need to make it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play along as we go. Oh, I have some of this big blue. Cut it at a diagonal. Okay, Tammy. Well, stay safe. Oh, are you buffering, Lori? I don't know why. But Nettie said she was doing it too. So it may just be something in the weather. Let's get some of this green here. I want to do some more of this light blue. Oh, hi, Janet. How are you? Let's see. I think I'll put another piece of little brown there. Do a little brown flower. A little brown flower. Marty, make sure you tell Ron we said hi. Or at least I did. You can stick your fingers. Hi, Nancy. Oh, no big deal. I got the glue strings. Awesome, Janet. Well, good. I'm glad. Let's see. My glues. Glubrin. So I think I'm going to put a little piece of this over top of this. Just to add another layer. Hi, Trisha. Yeah, I think the brown just really sort of makes it pop and brings a little bit of like a different tone to it. Um, okay, so and see, I like that. I think that's cute. Just like if you put it like down a page, gonna glue everywhere, you guys. So if you have a page, that's gonna make a big difference. Just that little bit, not a whole lot to it. So nice to see my hands. You're so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna get into my little snippets here because I'm trying to do pieces by piece so they can dry. Let me get all the glue off my fingers though before I reach in here and everything sticks to everything. Let me scoot this up a little bit. Let me put my lid on my glue before it goes crazy. Okay, so, and with doing the little garden thing, I thought the little field notes would work perfect because there's all kinds of, there's a little mushroom. I mean, see, that's going to be just perfect and it's just the right size. There's some little flowers, so let's pull some out to the side here. Let me sort through here. I think I want to keep it to little, oh, there's another cute little mushroom. To the little, actual objects and not like any of the little paper things. There's a little beetle. There's a little butterfly. There's another little butterfly. I want to really use like gardening things. There's another mushroom. Let's see. There's a little flower. There's a little flower. There's a little flower. Yeah, Marty, that's I'm working on getting it done. Let's see. Trying to find. I think I want some more little mushrooms. I think the little mushrooms are just so stinking cute. I'll do a couple more little butterflies. If there's a little blue one, that would look nice in there. Okay. Yeah, this field notes one has tons of mushrooms and butterflies. Seem to be like the big thing. I want to get a couple more little flowers that are like, the little mini ones. That one would be cute. And then orange will pop some little color in there. Is that cheesecloth only on your snippet roll? It's cotton, and then I've got cheesecloth, and then I've got lace. Hold on a minute. I'll show it up. Let me get these in there, Trish, and I'll hold it up for you after I spill them everywhere because they're going everywhere. Some of these are teeny tiny little things. No, Beverly was on here earlier. I don't know what happened to her, but she was on here. Hi, Jackie. Okay. So these over here. Okay, Trisha. There you can see there's like little scraps of lace and there's cheesecloth, and it's just a mix of all kinds of crazy different little things. And then it's on my hand torn cotton that I do, which if you don't have cotton, you can use bed sheets, old pillowcases. There she is. See, I told her she's been on here. She was one of the first ones on here. Okay. So there's blues and there's yellows and oranges and reds and They're just teeny tiny, so it's probably hard to see. Like, see? So let's start with a little mushroom. But before I decided, before I went and put my little image down, which I need to find my, hold on. My distress ink. Make sure I ink up all my little images before I put them on there, because, you know, ink does that, adds that spectacular look to them. Yeah, they're a lot brighter than what they look from the edge. Hey, Mary, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. How have you been? And I'm not like, you know, inking these up real heavy. I'm just literally going around the outside edges. I'm sorry if I don't seem talkative to you guys. I think it's because, you know, the last several days I haven't been on, so I'm just sort of like trying to get back in the, and finally feeling better. And you know, like after you've had the flu and you actually start feeling better and you have like the jet lagged feel. And then it was like 85 today here, which is crazy for the beginning of June. Well, I'll have my fingers nice and inked, if nothing else. Oh, see, Marty? She got you. She even got Ron. My mom is so funny, you guys. She's a hoot, you guys. Okay. So, got those inked up. Now, I want to make sure that they have, obviously, if I got to put them on here. I know, isn't that crazy? I mean, I could put those on there and they would look really cute. Like, I mean, that little bug looks so cute. But I sort of want to make the bugs pop. So I went and ripped a strip. And I ripped it about 1 inch wide. And I'm going to rip little strips as I go along. Yeah, it's crazy. And then I can sort of tilt them, you know, even that way if I want to. They don't have to be straight. You can sort of do them diagonal. And then my little bug on it. See? And that totally changes it. So you go from this to that. And I really like the white around it a lot better. And then I think I may go around and sew these. And if I do, I'll go around and, sew around my little strip and then put my little beetle on there, or, whatever my little snippet piece is. And it just adds a little bit more to it. Sort of brings it out a little bit, especially when you're using like this with using, greens and blues and browns, because that's sort of all, Then I'll put one right here. Let's do a little mushroom. Let's do a little red one. And then I'll just go about every 2 inches. I'm going to put one. So, like, there's those two. The little mushroom. He looks so cute. Let me go ahead and have strings everywhere. You guys are so funny. So what's everybody been up to besides doing the secret garden journal? Okay, that'll give me some to build up on. Let's see. Let's do a little butterfly. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think everybody's just ready to have everything over with. I know, Marty. Don't you feel like that? It does seem like it. Nice. How are you doing on it, Mandy? Have you been keeping up with it? Oh my gosh, Janet, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm just ready for storms to be over with. I'm like already despising spring and it just got here. At least the stormy part of spring. I want to do I don't know, we may end up doing that like a little bit later towards the fall as things um, calm down and people, are awesome. People are in the door inside more. Things are not as hectic and stuff in the fall. It seems like as in the summertime. In the summer, it always seems like things are a lot more busier and things going on. Um, have any leaves? Do I have any leaves for this? Um, Not in the little snippet thing, in the little snippet bag that I'm using. I actually thought about doing an eco dye one that would be. I thought that would be really cute. There are some little flowers. Though I was trying to see which. Ooh, I don't want to do the red next to that. Let's see this one. Although, yeah, April, just don't worry about typing, hun. Do not hurt your hand worse. So that one's a little bigger, which, I mean, some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. So, it's going to vary when you go to do it. Oh, no, my foot and toe is all better now. I'm doing good. I am healed. Luckily, it's pretty much okay now. But thanks. It does seem like when things happen, it happens in batches, though, don't it? Isn't that pretty crazy? Well, good, Janet. That's the best way. Uh-oh, I hear thunder. Thunder. Not good. Ice and pillow. Shoo. Forget that. Somebody just come clean my house. Yeah, well, the problem is here is it seems like when it does that, then the lightning starts and have to be careful with that. So I already got the whole if it gets nasty. But on the good side of things, we're not calling for anything tomorrow or let's see. Tomorrow's Saturday, Sunday, and into the next week. It's not calling for anything. That's a really pretty flower. Look at the little group of blue flowers. Isn't that pretty little flowers? Little blue flowers. The next auction will be tomorrow, Jackie. Tomorrow, and it's all Tim Holtz stuff. So I'll come on. I'll sell So, and when the Tim Holtz stuff is gone, then we'll be done. And there's a little bit of everything in there, so. Marty, that's so funny. The ephemera pack I'm using is oh, give me a second. It is Field Notes Snippets. And they are just so adorable. They really are cute. Yep, I love me some Tim Holtz. Ooh, Trish, yuck. Yeah, that's how it's been doing around here. We got our stuff planted in the garden and stuff and was gonna weed, trying to stay on top of it, and psh, you can't get in the garden because it's so wet. My glues. Those little flowers you were talking about. I know. Oh no, Beverly. You can work on whatever part you want to. I'll go through it. I'm doing my tags and stuff. Well, I'll sew my tags and stuff. I don't do that. Oops, there's two little pieces I dropped. I don't sew the tags on video. I'm going to be doing a journal where I'm going to be using my sewing machine on video. I just have not got it there. I'm trying to finish getting my room cleaned up. Yeah, so yeah, go ahead and work on whatever you need to do. I mean, if you want to wait and follow along, feel welcome to. If you want to work ahead, then you can. That's just the way we do it. Yeah. Yeah, and you can do what. Don't ever think that you have to, follow along like mine and do exactly like mine, because I think I like it better when everybody does sort of their own little thing, because I get to see a different variety, versus maybe what I would do. And everybody knows what's my favorite saying. I don't know everything, and I love to learn from other people. Oh, that's okay, Kathy. Let's see. What do we have? I have another little green. I have another little. Oh, yep. I have a big green lace. Let's do some of this big green lace. Oh, are you, Nancy? I think it's the weather. I'm not sure. It's not on my end because it's getting goofy. Let's see. Do another little mushroom. Marty, loyal supporter, follower, and court jester. Oh, nice, Mindy. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I'm not sure. It may be on my end, you guys. If it is, I apologize. Because, like I said, with the weather and it's starting to get. Yep, it does seem like it's going to do something. Oh, nice, Mindy. That's even better. Yep, you can use. Yep, you can. You can use stamps. You can use permanent markers like Sharpies. Just put a piece of paper underneath of it and write it, and then let it dry, and then you can glue it on there so you can write words. If you wanted to write words that are nature. You can do all kinds of stuff. I have a tutorial I want to get done, hopefully. Okay, Trish. Awesome. Well, you never know because, it just comes and goes. So it's like, but, I get glue all over my fingers. It's bubbling up. I hate when it starts getting low. Okay. Thanks, Mindy. I hate glue on my fingers. Let's see. Let me cut off a little piece of brown. It's blue. Is he throwing this everywhere? And I'm doing some of these longer because I did really short pieces in the very beginning. So I wanted to do some longer where it had more of a solid color to it. Let's see. I can go ahead and put this down. Stringy glue. Stringy glue. And Marty, I don't know if I told you or not that I got your thing today. I think I did, but if I don't know. You know me. Can't remember everything. Hey, Sean. How are you? See, I remembered your name. I'm getting better. Okay. Awesome. I thought I did, but if I didn't ask again, I wouldn't have. That's just the way it works. Oh, I got some green of me. Was Lori on here or did Lori leave? I know she was on here earlier and I don't know if I missed her or not. I thought I seen her. Ooh, what are you cutting on your silhouette? I love silhouettes and crickets and all that wonderful stuff. At Christmas time, I made these absolutely gorgeous they were cute as a button, little snowmen. And they were like like the ones you see at like Walmart, places like that have like nuts and stuff in it. And they're like 3 tiers, the little hat. And then there's like, the top. I did a bunch of those. No, it wasn't Christmas time. I take that back. It was for our family reunion because we did a like Christmas back home for Christmas type thing because on my dad's family it's so big because there was 9 boys that uh, it's hard for everybody to get in and get home at the same time. Ooh, butterflies. Okay, Lori. I just wondered. I was just thinking about you and hadn't seen you. I don't know if you was feeling bad. Is work getting better now that they're starting to like sort of let people out of the house some? Yeah, see, that's how I am. I am just like struggling here, you guys. And I don't know what it is. I think it's just, I don't know. I think all the wear and tear of everything going on just gets to you. And you just sort of, I don't know. I'm sitting here going, man, I could go to bed right now and go to sleep, I think. Oh, that sounds crazy, don't it? But I mean, I'm still. Before I get all caught up here, though, I do want to pull this back and measure it, because I did, when we did the yeah, the Jane. Oh no, I bet you did, Lori. When I did the Jane, I did 48 inches for my snippet, and it worked out great. As far as lengthwise, so I wanted to do about that size. Let's see. So there's 12. There's 24. 36. 48. I'll just go ahead and do to 50. You know, Lori, it is so funny because my son, my 16-year-old, we were doing something the other day, and he had been gone, and he came home, and apparently he hadn't got much sleep while he was gone. You know how that works. And he come home, and he was sitting around, everything was fine, and he went up and he was hanging out in his room and everything. Well, apparently he must have like laid down on his bed and he fell asleep, and he woke up and he come downstairs and he thought he had been asleep like 2 hours. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, Trish, is oh, are you talking about? Oh, I know. I'm okay. I'm going to do this and then we'll see how that works. Anyway, he had fell asleep and he woke up and oops, I didn't put lace on it. Woohoo! Goofy. He'd fell asleep and he woke up. He'd been asleep about 2 hours. He thought he'd been asleep all night and everything else. He jumped up, changed his clothes, thought he was late, running late, jumped up, changed his clothes, everything, come flying downstairs, all bent out of shape because he thought he was late and nobody had woke him up. And they'd let him, we'd let him sleep through the whole entire day. He was all bent out of shape and he'd only been asleep like 2 hours. It was hilarious. Of course, my husband, being my husband, was like, oh yeah, you missed dinner and everything. Giving him a hard time. It was funny. Oh. Yeah, people do. I mean, sometimes you wake up and you really think that, it was hilarious. I mean, we were dying laughing, giving him a hard time. But yeah, he was just all bent out of shape. He thought we'd let him sleep. Let's see. I want to put something there. Let me get some of this. Let's use some of this lighter white. It's funny sometimes. I mean, but I know I've done that. You get like lay down at night, especially if you're like really tired or you've had a rough day or whatever. You lay down and you sleep, and then you wake up and you think that hi Connie, and you think that you've slept through whatever. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Okay, so I can go back through. I've got all this excess lace. I think I'll put my little thing right. I'll do it about right here. Oops, I should have used that one I already glued. When I forgot to Put my lace down. Silly me. Let's say the butterfly there, so we'll do another flower. Let's do one of those big tall ones. And I'll do another mushroom. If I can get the glue off. Move these over here out of the way. I love those little mushrooms. I think they work so great. Sorry, I'm rolling glue, guys. Okay, so let's see. I can go through and stack some more lace. I got some of this little blue. I'll put it down here. This will look really cute. So then I can go back with my lace and just sort of fill in some areas that maybe look like they need a little bit more. Yeah, give it a little bit more dimension. Let's see, that looks okay. Okay. Minus the glue strings everywhere. So I'll sort of scoot down through him. There's the little bug. And the little toadstool. And a little butterfly. So there's lots of little colors in there. And I mean, I think they're pretty colorful. I mean, I don't know. They're not like, bright fluorescent, but it's nature. You don't have that, extreme brightness. I mean, you do in your flowers. I mean, some of those flowers are really bright. And then some are more calmed down. Dorothy, how's mom? Mom's on here. Can you not see her again? I'm going to have to try to figure out what she's done. She's done something, I bet. But yep, she's doing good. My oldest is over there, and they just put their garden in, and getting not all, putting stuff in the garden and all of that. See, I really like this. And I think these have just enough pop of color that, it doesn't fade into it. But at the same time, you do have that hint of color, but it's not overwhelmingly colorful. And there's my little mushroom. And this is 50 inches. So that's what I've found. That's just with the Jane, and I've did a couple other ones, and I find that 48 inches. So, I mean, I did 50, so I have 2 inches. They're so little and cute. And they're the Tim Holtz Field Note Snippets. Yeah, they're a lot brighter than what you think. I mean, from down here, it's probably, but yeah, they're really cute. So yeah, so I have 50 inches. 50 inches. Oh yeah, and they do their garden and everything. And then, of course, they live on a farm. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. They live on a farm, and they've got, I don't know. They've got cows. I don't know how it changes. So there's cows and all kinds of cats and dogs and all kinds of stuff like that. And so they cut hay today and put hay up. So that was fun, I bet. My poor dad in the 80-degree weather was, working on doing hay. Hopefully they did it in the morning. But yeah, I think it looks good. And like, you know, if you have, well, let me grab a coffee dyed piece of paper. Oh, did you, Lori? Awesome. Yep. Homegrown farm people here. Yeah, so I mean, you know, if you cut every 2 inches, you know, that's just the perfect little amount of space to put on the edge of a page, or, you know, to put across for a topper. I mean, how cute is that? Yep, Lori, we've had, over the years, we've had cows and chickens and pigs and, oh my Lord, if you've named it. We haven't had sheep though. But yeah, I mean, and I think, you know, any of them, I mean, you take that section, you know, that 2-inch section or so is just nice. I think I love that for a header, or, you know, even for the bottom, or even if you want to put it along the edge, you know, just as something to break up the monotony of the page. And I mean, if you got here and you want it that way, you can always, you know, pull this up and re-glue it. Because of being on the fabric, you know, you can separate that and switch it around if you decide to do it sideways. So, I mean, you could not glue these and just put the white parts, you know, put the little white squares on. And then after you figure out where you're going to put it, then you could pick your little, you know, yeah, ephemera to put on it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's perfect. And that's a perfect size. Whether you want to do it this way, you know, if you wanted to do it this way, you know, then just use 2. So yeah, you can, you know, move it around. And I mean, like, well, that's just that one. I mean, obviously there's all kinds of different ones you can put on there. Or I mean, if you want 2 on there, then you could do 2 of them. I mean, there's a ton of stuff on there you could do, but yeah, I like it. I like the way it turned out. I like that green butterfly. Looks really good. But I think there's just enough color that it doesn't seem drab, but at the same time, you know, I'm happy with it. What do you guys think? And it's 50 inches worth. So, I mean, it's a nice, good amount. Yep. No belly buttons. Well, I have everybody on here because my fingers are just, ew, it drives me crazy. I hate glue. I want my baby wipes. Woohoo, Lori. Nice. I do have a question for y'all. Why have you on here? And I'll just see what everybody thinks. I'm working on getting stuff for Christmas put together and all of that. So that it's in the work. And then we lost internet and I lost my power to do anything. So, because everything's online nowadays, you know, but, so I am working on that though, for all of you who are wondering about that. But my question is, and probably not this coming Friday. Today's what, the 5th? So that would be what, the 12th? We will do our Lori with all of the lace and stuff that everybody sent in. Because I think everybody who has told me that they were sending something in, I think I've got from everybody except one person. But Anyway, my question is, I know that one of the things I'm planning on doing is doing a planner in December, into January. But I was working on some new stuff for my shop and everything when I was, down because I couldn't talk hardly or whatever, and everything else. So, sorry, this stuff drives me crazy. Kathy, yes, I did get yours. I think I did, the other day. It was like 2 days ago, 2 videos ago. I think you may not have just been on here. I tried to at the beginning to say, and then, I try to say, but yes, yours is here. So we'll be working on that this coming Friday. But anyway, I was talking about doing a planner for December, going into the new year, which I think is sort of a cool idea. But I'm also working on some new stuff for my store, digital stuff. And my question is, I know a lot of people do journals and stuff like that. Is anybody interested in like journal? Hold on, Kathy. I think it did. Hold on a second. I'm looking. I gotta get through all these envelopes. There's a bunch of them. Yes, it did, Kathy. Yes, it did, Kathy. Okay, so like junk journal type planner pages that you could use in junk journals, or planner pages that's planner pages. Because I know a lot of people that junk journal do use planners and stuff like that. So I didn't know. That's one of the things I wanted to ask. Okay, I will probably that. Thank you. I'll probably use it. I know there's a couple that like Nettie is one that couldn't put return postage on hers because of being in Canada and things like that. So that's more than likely what that'll all go to. That's what it'll go to. But so like, is anybody interested in like planner pages that you could use in your journal? And do you want them like individual pages that you can just like glue down on a page, or do you want them like the double-sided like we do our digitals now, so you have a front and a back, or just planner pages in general? Okay. Yeah, see, that's me, Beverly. I used to buy them, and now I can't even buy one because I'm like, okay, I could just like make it myself. So why would I want to buy one? You went to your own surprise party? I didn't get invited. Double-sided. See, I'm thinking both sides and be able to print on the front and back so you actually have like a planner. Okay. Was it your birthday, Cheryl? I'm guessing. Right? Isn't it your birthday? Nice. Okay. I know, right? Okay, I was thinking I knew that was nice. Well, happy birthday, birthday, birthday. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm a planner tracker type person. Yeah, see, I like the regular ones and I like the junk journal ones. Because I like the whole being able to do just a straight planner. But then I sort of like being able to put planner pages in my junk journal too. Wow, that was loud. That thunder is getting louder and closer. So I got my snippet, I've got my inside things, and everything inked and ready. So we will do the sale tomorrow, and then Monday we will do our tucks and tags and all that ephemera type stuff. Um, could you hear it, Marty? It really was. Um, and then I know, and it's lightning. And then I'll get. Look at my pretty little snippet roll. Looks like a little cinnamon roll. Then we'll work on pulling our pages out, and then it'll be pretty much sewing our doing our cover, sewing our signatures in. I mean, so it goes by pretty fast. Tomorrow we will have the sale. It'll be Tim Holtz stuff tomorrow, and then Monday I'll work on the journal. I will not be live on Sunday night. After a lot of deliberation, all this, and I'll be posting it in like the Facebook group and stuff as a reminder. I probably will be around like in the chat, and that type of thing on Sundays, but I will not be on YouTube on Sundays. Well, thank you, Janet. I'm going to take Sundays and Wednesdays off because I just have to do something, and those seem like they're the 2 days where I get a bigger response on other days, and I would rather be here. It's not that I don't want to be here every day for everybody. There's just like no way to explain that. But obviously, and Sundays, sometimes I have very few people, sometimes I have more. So it just depends. Yes, Lori, I see your little free planner to take notes for the group. Well, I have to do mock-ups, so you may end up getting some mock-ups. I may send you a free mock-up because I always make stuff before. Well, and that's sort of in between. I'll still be around, like probably on the Facebook page or in the group, like in the little chat, bouncing around. But when I know I don't have a video to do, then I can sort of like chat and, goof off. I know. And Sunday night, I'm taking off specifically for my husband because he's off usually on Saturday and Sunday. Well, actually, he's off Friday, Saturday, Sunday because he works crazy hours during the week. And so he's just stranded by himself. So, oh my gosh, that's crazy, Lori. So he goes back to work Monday morning. So I'm sort of taking Sunday off because that's going to be like my family day, to be able to goob around with my husband and my kids and, all that kind of stuff. And then Wednesday's just the middle of the week and it sort of balances everything out. So that is what will be going on. So I will be posting that in the group. So, and I'll miss you guys on those 2 days, but would you rather have quantity or quality? That's what it beats to, so. Oh, Beverly, you like mock-ups? Well, no, mock-ups is like, I do that anytime. Anytime I do like digitals or anything like that, I always print them out and put them all together and all that. Nancy, are you on the Facebook group? Or if you're in the Facebook, there you go. I'll send one to you, but then you got to make sure you keep track of everything for me. But yeah, I do that with every digital. So like my secret garden, that's why I have excess pages that I use when I'm doing mine, that I like cut up to use for the outside of my little folders and all that kind of stuff, because I have to print copies off to verify that they look, the way that they did, or look the way that they should. But yeah, so that's sort of going to be some of the changes coming, and that gives me 2 days that I can work and focus on getting things together and organized and adding stuff to my Etsy store and all that. Why don't we do like a challenge in the group? A 1-day challenge. Okay, Lori. Yeah, I knew she was a group secretary. Why don't we do like a challenge in the group? A 1-day challenge. Okay, Trisha, like what? Trisha, Facebook message me about that. Okay, Nancy, if you're not in there, then I'll get you in there. Let me see. Let me see. You may already be in there. Who knows? Let me see. Nope, you're not in there. I will add you. Let's see. Are you my friend on? Yes, you are. There you go, hon. You're on there. Yeah, like we have the Say It Sundays on Sunday, which is another reason I thought it sort of worked out, because then that still gives people something to do. So like Sunday, we have the Say It Sundays. I will still post those on Sundays, and we will draw on Mondays. That is something we'll still keep up, even though I'm not live on Sundays. So that'll give you something like for Sunday. And then I'll get with Trish, because she's one of my Facebook mods, and we'll figure out, and figure out something maybe for Wednesdays. So there's something going in the group if you guys want for Wednesdays, like during the day or whatever, and it's sort of an optional thing where you can or can't, whatever works out for you. Does that make sense for everybody? But I hope that works out for everybody. And I mean, I know there's going to be people that are going to go, but I can only watch on Sunday, or I can only watch on Wednesdays, and they're recorded. But, and that gives me a chance, because with doing the lives and stuff, it takes a lot. Doing any type of YouTube video takes a lot more time than the 2 hours that I sit here. There's a lot more to it than that. I know everybody always thinks that's all that it takes, but hi, Dusty. There is a lot more to it. So that'll give me a chance to, upload some different things. I have a couple DIYs that I have recorded, but I haven't even had a chance to get them edited and get it all up. Yeah, and it is, Kathy. I agree with you. Okay, I missed what Marty said. What did Marty say? Oh. Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. They work really well too, so, Yeah. Oh, yeah, and, especially I think if you have challenges, especially if it's, a challenge that is a multi-day or a multitask thing, it's not too bad if, it's just challenge like, what kind of altered paper clips can you do today? or something like that. That's not too bad. But some challenges, and I did some challenges in some group, some of them are time consuming. I did one that was a 100-day challenge, like 2 years ago, and I'll never do another long-term challenge. I mean, I'm all about doing it, but if something happens and you have an emergency and you get behind, for a couple days, you like spend all your time trying to catch up. It was crazy. I am with you, Lori. That's exactly where I'm at. And on that note, I'm going to call it, you guys. I know it's early. You guys are probably going, what? But yeah, I know there's a lot of people who have work and everything else. And I think I am. I'm going to call it. I have to start getting stuff ready for tomorrow. Because that's a whole nother thing when I do a sale and all that. So, and that gives me Sunday to invoice, get things out to people. I mean, because normally, like my normal week is like if I do a sale on Saturday, I invoice and everything Sunday and start packing to ship Sunday. So everything's packed up. So once it's paid, I can do it like out as fast as I can. Okay, Susie, get some rest, honey. But yeah, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you back here tomorrow. And Lori, get some sleep, honey. Yep. Good night, Marty. Me too, Lori. Yep. Everybody stay good and careful. Yeah, it is. Preparing takes a lot of time. Night, Beverly. Night, Kathy. Night, Mom. Okay. Love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.